Every month, Mary does the same thing. Before paying for entertainment, before buying something new, and before spending the little money left in her account, she puts aside Kenya shilling 2,000.
Not in a drawer, not under her mattress.
She sends it to her SACCO. Where does my money actually go? And more importantly, how does it come back as more? It grows through smart investments. A few years earlier, Mary had heard about SACCOs from her colleagues. SACCO stands for Savings and Credit Cooperative Organization. The idea is relatively simple. A group of people come together, save money, and create a financial pool that members can borrow from. Instead of everyone trying to get a loan individually from a bank, the members create a financial system together. I decided to join. You can start with a small monthly contribution, 2,000 Kenya shillings. It adds up. Keep going, month after month.
2,000 Kenya shillings might not look impressive, but consistency changes everything. After 1 year, Mary has contributed 24,000 Kenya shillings. After 3 years, 72,000 Kenya shillings.
And Mary isn't the only member saving. Imagine thousands of members doing the same thing. Suddenly, those small individual contributions become a much larger pool of money. And that's where the SACCO model becomes interesting.
A SACCO doesn't simply collect money and leave it sitting in a vault. Depending on the SACCO and the type of funds involved, money is used within the cooperative's financial activities, including lending to members and other permitted investments. And this is where the cycle begins.
Mary saves. Here is my deposit.
John saves. I'd like to save this. Jane saves.
This is my savings.
Thousands of members save. Then another mem to borrow through the SACCO. Need a loan.
I need a loan.
Meet Peter. Peter wants to expand his small hardware business. He needs 300,000 Kenya shillings. He applies for a SACCO loan. The SACCO evaluates his application according to its rules. This will help my business grow. His savings, ability to repay, loan terms and security or guarantors may all matter.
Peter, your loan is approved.
Thank you. Peter receives the loan. Peter pays the money back over time, with interest. Here is my repayment. That interest becomes part of the SACCO's income, and the cycle continues. This is one of the key ideas behind the SACCO model. Members contribute to a cooperative financial system. The SACCO lends money and conducts other permitted activities. Borrowers pay interest and fees according to the SACCO's terms.
The SACCO uses its income to cover operating costs, provisions, and other obligations. And if there are distributable profits, members may benefit through mechanisms such as dividends on shares, depending on the SACCO's structure and performance. She's looking at her participation in a larger financial system.
But here's where many people misunderstand SACCOs. Saving money in a SACCO does not automatically mean your money will double.
And getting a loan isn't free money. Every SACCO has rules. Different SACCOs have different products, charges, dividend policies, eligibility requirements, and loan conditions. And members need to understand exactly what they're signing up for, assuming shares were not necessarily the same thing. This distinction is extremely important. In many SACCO structures, members have shares that represent ownership in the cooperative. They may also have savings or deposits that are governed by different rules. So the structure varies? Yes, the exact structure varies between SACCOs. So before joining one, Mary, you need to understand the rules. How much must you save? What counts as shares? Can you withdraw your deposits? How are dividends calculated? What happens if you leave? And most importantly, what are the loan conditions? Okay, I see. Understanding the rules is as important as saving. Thank you.
Then Mary discovered something else, the guarantor system. For some SACCO loans, a member may need other members to guarantee the loan.
Why?
Because the SACCO wants additional security that the loan will be repaid.
So you will both be my guarantors. But guaranteeing someone's loan is serious. If the borrower defaults, guarantors can potentially face consequences under the SACCO's rules. So Mary never guaranteed a loan simply because someone asked her nicely.
She learned to ask questions first.
Because friendship is not a financial contract.
5 years passed. Mary kept saving. She didn't become rich overnight. There was no magic trick. Just discipline. Then an opportunity appeared. A small piece of land was available. Mary didn't have enough cash to buy it outright.
But she had a savings history, a relationship with her SACCO, and borrowing capacity.
She applied for a loan. This time she was borrowing to acquire an asset.
Welcome, Mary. Ready to apply? Yes, thank you. Excellent. Let's get started. This is where borrowing can become powerful. Debt isn't automatically good, and debt isn't automatically bad. It depends on what the money is used for and whether the borrower can comfortably repay it. Mary's loan became part of a plan. She bought the land. Later, she developed it. And eventually, that asset began producing value. The same financial system that once helped 2,000 Kenya shillings a month had become part of her journey toward building wealth.
But there is another side to the story. SACCOs are financial institutions, and like any financial organization, they face risks. Poor management, bad loans, fraud, weak governance, liquidity problems, and members who borrow more than they can repay. That's why choosing a SACCO shouldn't be based simply on what your friend recommends. Before putting your money into one, investigate it. Understand its financial health, understand its guaranteed products, and make sure it is properly regulated where applicable. So which is better, a SACCO or a bank? The answer isn't the same for everyone. Banks can offer extensive financial products, technology, and nationwide or international services.
I want to start saving with the SACCO. Great. We offer flexible savings plans. This loan can help with your business. Yes, the rates are much better.
Is the SACCO better than the bank? To for others, simply another part of their fits your goals.
Remember Mary's 2,000 Kenya shillings? It never looked like much. But 5 years of consistency had changed her financial position. Her journey wasn't about finding a secret investment. It was about understanding a system, using it responsibly, and allowing time and consistency to work together. That's the real lesson behind SACCOs.
Across Kenya, thousands of ordinary people are doing something remarkably simple. They save, they borrow, they invest, they build businesses. They buy land.
They build homes.
And sometimes,
They create wealth, one small contribution at a time.
so the next time you send 2,000 Kenya shillings to your SACCO, remember, you're not just putting money away, you're participating in a financial system built around cooperation. Because your money can work for you only when you understand how it works. Save, understand, borrow responsibly, build,